Welcome to Applied Intelligence Insights. I'm your host, Rajesh Yogi. We are discussing from last few videos the e-waste gold rush. Today, we are going to discuss the e-waste profit model, costing and the revenue streams. What actually we want to do is we are trying to de-risk the green venture into a e-waste profit model. You know, the opportunity is huge, but here's the most critical question for any entrepreneur. What is the financial viability? How do you prove profitability to investors, and when do you actually start making money? In this video, we will build a basic financial model for a e-waste venture, breaking down the cost and calculating the magic number, the break-even point. We call it BEP, break-even point, where you start making profit. So let's start. We must first establish your non-negotiable costs. They are based on small scale, certified operation focused on manual dismantling and collection. That is what we help startups to know upfront. And this is, again, these numbers we tried with some startup founders, and they are pretty happy with the numbers. So these are the costs to get your business legally running and technologically ready. Equipment and setup, like some shredder, tools, scales, some PPE and fire safety, some warehouse rentals. They can go up to 15,000 USD per annum. Then digital platform, you can go with a reward app, minimum viable product, initial IoT trackers if you want to do it, or you can leave it, and that close to between $10 to $12,000. Then you need a working capital of, let's say, between $8 to $10,000. That is, buffer for slow initial revenue. So, in nutshell, if we count, you can start a e-waste project with a minimum of $20,000 and up to 35,000 USD for a whole year. So that comes down to around $1,000 to $2,000 or maximum $3,000 per month. And what you are going to get in return is the gold. The value of the gold. So these are the costs you pay regardless of how much e-waste you collect. We estimate total annual fixed cost for a small operation to be around between $30,000 to $40,000. That covers rent, mandatory salaries, insurance, compliance fees, technology fees, and everything. Now, let's calculate the variable cost per kilogram for your e-waste. And it also depends on your purchasing power. We estimate around 32 cents per kilogram of e-waste collected, covering the purchase price and the transport cost. So 32 cents per kilogram. Now let's discuss the revenue streams and the break-even point. So your business has three main revenue streams that gives a e-waste business a stability. Number one is the refurbishment and component sales. That is, you are selling functional parts. Those are working, like RAM, screens, power supplies. Those are all are your highest margin. So refurbishment is going to bring you a good revenue. The second one is the material sale or export the recycling material. So let's say selling segregated metals and a high grade PCB. And by the way, in my previous video, you can watch and see how a high grade PCB can bring tons of gold for you. And that is high grade PCB to some certified international refiners. And that is your second revenue stream. The third revenue stream is the shipping fees or tipping fees or service fees, or what you call security cleaning fees that we have discussed in one of our video, that you are selling as a premium service for secure disposable or secure cleaning of the hard drives and your RAMs. That is also comes as your third revenue stream. So we calculate a blended average revenue of approximately $1.50 per kilogram. Let's do a break-even point. So our contribution margin is, if we get our revenue, let's say $1.50 per kg, and a variable cost of collecting e-waste and shipping and transporting and everything, that is 32 cents per kilogram, then our contribution margin cost, which remain in our hand, is $1.18 per kilogram. And let's discuss our break-even calculation. That is our fixed cost. Let's say we do a mathematics of $40,000 per annum per year, divided by the contribution margin, that is $1.18 per kg. So that comes down to 33,000 kilograms, or close to 34 metric ton. And by the way, this is your magic number. Just processing a 34 tons a year covers all your cost, and proving that this venture is highly viable and scalable in any African market. So here is Applied Intelligence Insights. The financial model is the blueprint for your success. For our members are generic. These numbers are generic estimates. You need a model tailored to your exact warehouse rent, your local salary structure, and your local high specific value client contracts. The Applied Intelligence team specializes in custom financing model. We create dynamic financial model. We provide sensitive analysis, and we structure your pitch to investors, linking your $40,000 startup cost to a guaranteed auditable path to profitability. Don't guess your way to success. Model intelligently. Connect with us. Connect with Applied Intelligence Insights team. Book a consultation or discuss with us over email, and let's build your custom e-waste profit model. Thank you for watching, and let's continue in next video. Subscribe this channel to keep knowing more on this business opportunity. Thank you.